Hey everybody, so in this video we are going to be simplifying complex fractions. So you'll notice that we have this whole number 5 plus this fraction of 15 over x, and that's going to be divided by this whole number 1 minus 9 over x squared. So here, since you're adding fractions, we have to have common denominators. So the first thing we may want to do is go ahead and imagine that this 5 and this 1 both have a denominator of 1. So when you're adding fractions and you're trying to get common denominators, one of the easiest things we can do is use cross multiplication. So here we'll say that this complex fraction should reduce to the numerator being one fraction. So that's going to be 5 times x, which is going to give me 5x. Remember, the sign in the middle never changes. And then 1 times 15 is just going to be 15 here. The denominator of the numerator, I know that sounds strange, but that's going to be 1 times x. And then this is being divided by, and then we're going to try to write this denominator as one fraction. So again, we'll use cross multiplication. 1 times x squared, the sign in the middle never changes, and then 1 times 9 gives me 9. The denominator of this denominator is going to be 1 times x squared. So now here's my problem, and this looks a lot easier to work with. Remember, we know the old saying, keep, change, flip. So my first fraction isn't going to change at all, and I'm going to change my division sign to a multiplication. We're going to flip the second fraction because we're multiplying by the reciprocal. Here, it's not apparent that anything can cancel out with the exception of the x's, so we're going to factor everywhere we can. So here I have a greatest common factor of 5. So when I factor, I'll have 5x plus 3 all over x times, and then my denominator here is a difference of squares. So that will be x plus 3 and x minus 3. Now these binomials can cancel, as well as this denominator of x can reduce this x squared to just x. Now I'll multiply straight across. 5 times x is going to give me 5x with a denominator of x minus 3. Nothing else here can reduce, so here I have fully simplified this complex fraction. All right, that's going to be all for this video. I hope that you found it helpful. If you have any questions, please make sure you leave them in the comments, and we'll see you all in the next video.